In this video, I'll explain the definition of Python and next of all history of Python. So after that, features and applications of Python. Okay. So first, let us discuss. What is Python? So that is the definition. So first, I'll type the definition. Afterwards, I'll explain each and everything in detail. So Python is high level, dynamically typed and interpreted programming language. So first, let us take high level. So you all know we have two types of languages called high level and next of all low level. So high level means languages which we can understood so easily. So languages whatever you are studying, so like C++, Java, Python, all this comes under so high level languages. So the languages which we cannot understood easily are considered as low level. So like machine language, which is in the form of zeros and ones, and assembly language, which is in the form of human readable instruction codes. Okay, so these two are treated as low level languages. Okay, next. So I hope you understood. So why we consider Python is a high level language here. So next, let us move on to the dynamically typed definition. Okay. So let us take C language first of all. In C, at the time of taking variables, we use data types, right? Like this. So let us take some examples called some int x, next of all, some char ch like this. Okay. So based on this, it decides what type of values to be stored in the variable, right? So but in Python, observe. So at the time of declaring variables itself, we need to initialize the values. Okay. For suppose to some x variable, I am taking value 3 here. Okay. So based on assigning value to the variable, it decides the type here. Okay. Integer value assigned here. So it considers the type of variable as int now. Next of all, to the same variable. So you can change the value also here. In Python, it's possible. Now assign string hello to the x variable. It considers the type of variable as string now. Okay. So means in the runtime, it decides the data type of variable based on assigning value here. Okay, that's why it is called as a dynamically typed programming language. Okay, I hope you understood. And the final one is interpreted. Means in C you use compilers, right? So here we use interpreter to convert programs from the high level to the low level. Okay, so that's why we consider this one as interpreted programming language. Okay, I hope so. Each and everyone understood why we call Python as high level, dynamically typed, and interpreted programming language. Okay, so that's it about definition. Next, let us move on to the history of Python. So the second part, history. So Python was developed by Guido van Rossum in year 1991. So how we got this name Python? So let us discuss now. So actually Guido van Rossum is very fond of. Sorry, here it's Rossum. Next, so here Guido van Rossum is very fond of one famous British comedy series called Monty Python. So from that he picked this word. Okay, so in that way we got this name. I'm typing that information also here. So observe everyone. So it was named based on so famous British comedy series called Monty Python. So I hope you understood how we got this thing. Okay. This is about brief history about the Python. So who developed and in which year? So it was developed. So how we got this name? So all this we discussed here. Okay. So next, so let us move on to the features. So what unique features makes us study? So the Python, let us discuss here. Okay. So the first one is so Python is easy to learn when compared to the remaining languages. So the reason behind it is so the syntax is very simple when compared to the remaining languages. Okay. So means it's not required to take a semicolon. So blocks, all these instead of blocks, we use indentation. All these you are going to observe in upcoming classes. Okay. So you are going to feel so very easy to write the program here. So that's why Python is easy. And so the next feature is open source, means it is available for free of cost. You can so download and next of all execute the programs. Okay. So next, the third one is so it is having the huge set of library functions. Okay. So with those functions, so programming so make easy here. Okay. Huge set of library functions you can observe in the Python. Okay. Yes, you can design some programs easily by making use of so those inbuilt functions. So the next one is portable, means you can share the program whatever typed in the operating system into the different operating systems and you can execute it. Means it's nothing but a cross-platform language. Okay. So whatever the program we type in so Mac OS, you can execute in the different platforms like Windows, Linux, all this. Okay, that concept we call it as portable. And so the next last feature is so it supports both procedural programming style and object-oriented programming style. So generally in C language, you can notice only the procedural style. Means if we design program in combination of functions, we call it as procedural style. So if we design a program in combination of class and objects, we consider as object-oriented programming. Okay, but here it supports the both two styles. Okay, so these are some few features of so Python. Okay, I hope so each and everyone so understood about this. So next, so the last one, finally, let us move on to the applications. Okay. So before going to start any language, not only just Python, so C, C++, Java, whatever it may be. So first of all, gone through so these four. So that is definition, history, features, and applications. Okay. Afterwards, then go for studying programming constructs. Okay. So next of all, let us see the applications part. So here I'll explain applications regarding to the different fields. So first let us take Google search engine. So when you search for something, so you'll get the list of websites, right? Okay. So all those websites we are getting based on the so ranking. This ranking system so was done with the Python in the backend. Okay. So that's why Google search engine you can so consider as one of the application for Python. And next, let us take one cloud computing platform application called Dropbox. So means cloud computing means server and client so applications code involved, right? Okay. So here in this Dropbox platform, so client and server applications are coded in Python. Okay. That's why we are considering this one as one of the application for Python. In this Dropbox, we can save our documents in the online, just like Google Documents. All know you this. So for saving documents in the online, we use this. In this server and client applications are coded with Python. Next, so the let us take one. So OTT platforms are called Netflix. So here it uses machine learning with the Python to cluster the users having the same interest. Okay, and so after that it retains for the long time here. Okay, means it collects the people who are having the same interest, and after that it ejects the same shows, relevant shows to the those persons here. Okay, so this process happens continuously with the help of machine learning. Okay, not only that, so in Netflix also you can observe some top 10 shows, all these. Okay, all these are displaying so based on the machine learning with Python. Okay, so with machine learning with Python involved here. Okay, next let's take one cyber security example. So we have one agency called National Cyber Security. So actually, cyber security means this encryption, and next of all, so the decryption, so algorithms are involved, right? Okay. So encryption and decryption algorithms are designed coded so in the Python here. Okay, that's why this one is also considered as one of the application for Python. Okay, encryption means so whatever the text you observe send so will be converted into the another form called ciphertext. That process we call it as encryption. And to the end user, so if we display the same text, so he or she cannot understood. Okay, again we need to display into the original form. So that process we call it as decryption. Okay, so these algorithms are designed here with Python. Next, let us take the last one called NASA. So for making so scientific calculations so easily and accurately, so in NASA, we are using Python. Okay, so these are some few applications of Python. So apart from this, we have n number of applications. So just I mentioned a few here. Okay, so you can prefer whatever the applications you know. Okay, that's it. That's it for this video. I hope so each and everyone understood. Thank you.